Today we are having our longest train travel day ever. We have 12 hours till we get to Brussels. We have 4 trains that we have to hit, each one right on time, because if we miss one, we miss the rest of them down the line. We walked it just in time for train number 1. I hope we don't cut each other one after this as close as this one. But here we go to Brussels.
Train number 2.
We are halfway through the number of trains that we're taking today. We've taken 2 of the 4, but we are nowhere near halfway through our entire journey. It took over an hour for the first 2 trains just to get us to the Vienna main central station. And then the next train is going to take us to the Munich train station. And then from there we're going to get a new train that will take us to Brussels finally. Those 2 legs are going to take over 10 hours alone. For us to be able to travel like this, we both went ahead and got the EURAIL pass. It's a Europe pass for the train, and that's going to allow us to travel for the next 2 months. So the EURAIL pass is a super awesome rail card that we got for this trip specifically. It's a 2-month, 15-day package. There are all kinds of packages that they offer, but we did this one so that we could travel for 2 months, and you don't have to do 15 days consecutively. You can do 1 day at the beginning of your 2 months, and then 14 at the tail end if you want to do that. But all you have to do is just write in the date that you're traveling, and then write down here where you're coming from and where you're going. The ticket taker will just stamp that, validate it, and then you're good to go. So you can hop on to any train that you want to do. There are some that do require reservations, like sleeper train. It was 1,200 euros for the 2 of us to have these passes. And this trip alone, I added up, is about 420 to 500 euros for both of us to travel from Vienna to Brussels. So we're knocking out already almost a third of the value on this one trip. We've already used 3 days of our travel, which leaves us still with 12 travel days to go. And we bought it online. We had it shipped to us in China. It was ready to go once we got here, so we could start traveling immediately. There were other packages that we were looking at, like there's a 2-month unlimited travel pass. You can ride as many trains to as many destinations as you want to within 2 months. However, that would have cost us like 700 euros more for the 2 of us to do that. So we went ahead and tried to do a little more of an economical decision. This will give us 2 really good months of traveling on the trains here. So I'd highly recommend you look into a EURAIL pass while you're traveling in Europe. Look for whatever package suits you. There's even regional packages, so that you can even limit the countries you're going to. Just everything you can do to decrease the cost and make your travels even better, less stressful, and more comfortable. I was wrong earlier in the video. I said we have 4 trains today. We actually have 5. I forgot about we have to go from Munich to Frankfurt, then Frankfurt to Brussels. Also, if you're wondering why the heck are we going all the way from Vienna to Brussels, it's because Aubrey's mom is coming in, going to spend Christmas with us here in Europe, and so we're going to meet her in Brussels, and then we're going to work our way back down through Europe once again. So we're going there to meet her tomorrow in Brussels.
Yay, mama!
Train number 5. We have made it to our final destination of Brussels. Well, not our final destination. We still have 30 minutes to get to our Airbnb, but we have finally arrived, and in the morning we will be welcoming Aubrey's mama to join in on our vlog. She'll get to see the behind the scenes, how the sausage is made at these vlogs, and we'll start our Brussels tour tomorrow morning.
Everything you said they already knew, more or less.
Well, here's something that you didn't know. 2 of those special atomic bombs haven't gone off.
Today is an exciting day because we are now on the way to the airport to pick up my mama. She's going to be spending the next almost 2 weeks with us, traveling around for Christmas.
All right, so we got Mama in hand. We have the Uber coming on our way. We're gonna take an Uber this time because the taxi and the subways were just about as expensive, slower, and a little more complicated. So hopefully this will be an easier way for us to get home. Yeah, and then we're gonna go drop our stuff off at the Airbnb, and then we're gonna go out and actually check out Brussels.
Dropped Mom's bags off at the Airbnb and made our way over to the grand place, and it is so grand, so beautiful, just gold all over all the buildings. It is amazing.
So in the grand place, you have the famous town hall right here with the huge spire, and then you have tons of beautiful ornate buildings all around, and then you have a massive Christmas tree that they decorated with like a life-size nativity scene on the other side of the Christmas tree. I haven't seen that yet, and this is just full of people, of course. So we're gonna go down to some of the side streets. Down there we saw some Christmas markets we're gonna go try to find. We're also gonna try to find the Peeing Boy water fountain real quick, so we're gonna go look for that right now. So the Christmas market here so far, the Glühwein is €3, which is a pretty reasonable price that we found so far. And beautiful, delicious foods everywhere, and toys, just kind of like what you would find at other ones, but it's away from the grand place, which is a little surprising for me. But we're gonna go find that it's a mannequin piece, I think, which is the little Peeing Baby Boy water fountain. So we're gonna try to find that guy real quick. So we found the mannequin piece. Honestly, a lot smaller than I remember. I've been here before, and I remember briefly seeing it, but it's a lot smaller than I remember it. But it's beautifully decorated, and there's not too many tourists around here, so it's not too hard to get up and close and see it. We can check that off of our Belgium list.
One of my goals of being in Brussels was to find a Belgian waffle shop, which there's a lot of them. And so I got a waffle, and it has chocolate all over the top, so it's amazing. And it was €3, so not too bad. And it's so good. I'm gonna devour this now. So the waffle itself is really sticky, and it tastes like a Hershey's has just been drizzled all over it.
We've made it to what looks like the main big Christmas market. It's supposed to be like Winter Wonderland, I think is what they call this one. But it's this huge, long stretch of Christmas huts, and it's in front of this huge cathedral behind us. And at the very far end is a massive Ferris wheel that is spinning and overlooking it all. But tons of vendors here. All kinds of different things. Like they have the French influences. There's escargot and tons of cheeses. So it's a little bit different than the other ones, but it's very cool so far.
Everything you wanted, pick one, each time I kiss you and hold you. Life, that's one big symphony.
Time to eat, and we are starving, and there are tons of really good things that we can choose from here. I've seen people with huge bratwurst sandwiches with grilled onions, and I'm super excited about that. So that's what we're gonna do. But now we're on the hunt for some drinks as well. There we go. So we got these like bratwurst with big baguettes. And they come with grilled onions and you choose your sauce. And my extra large one, which is huge, and Aubrey's smaller one combined was 10 euros. And then another cup of small Glühwein, just $3.50 with the deposit. So we'll return the cups and get the deposits back. So after eating dinner in this Christmas market, we're gonna go back to the Grand Place and see it all lit up in the Christmas tree, lit up huge. And then we are going to head back to the Airbnb after that. But this was a really, really cool Christmas market, and it's beautiful and lit up at night too. So we're really excited about seeing what the Grand Place looks like lit up as well, because I know all of those look incredible during the rest of the year. So I'm super excited about seeing it in the Christmas time.
Guess it's much for you, but I hope that you take me.
It is amazing. Seeing the Christmas tree all lit up and sparkling, and all of the beautiful lights on all the buildings, lighting up the gold, and it's glistening. And then seeing the huge nativity scene all lit up too. Tons of people all around taking beautiful pictures of this amazing place. This is one of my favorite places in the entire world, is the Grand Place in Brussels, Belgium. You have to check it out if you haven't before.
We're done with our first day in Brussels. The Christmas market was beautiful. They just keep getting better and better. We really, really like Brussels so far too. It's so pretty and just very French. It feels the most like typical European. We're walking home. We just took the subway and we're excited to see what we end up doing tomorrow.
Hello.